gonna have to be careful I don't exit out to the main menu because we have licensed music enabled for the main menu. I have all music shut off for the actual game. Because I feel like, because I've been watching this on YouTube so long, like with no music, that it's actually better. It feels weird to have music going in this game. Let's see what we got. We're just going to do some jobs. And hopefully unlock our third garage slot. I'm going to tell people on Twitter what I'm doing. I had to reply to something. Alright, we got the Sakura Moon, which is a Mitsubishi Eclipse mixed with a Audi TT. Now let's see what's wrong with this car. Everything. It probably doesn't start though, I don't think. First thing I always do is take it to the test path, and it does start. See what's wrong with the brake suspension. Although the recent update, they screwed up the test path. It doesn't tell you if the tie rods and the steering stuff's broken anymore. Alright, let's get out of here. I've been screwing around too much. Everyone else notice the Nissan infotainment screen engages? Yeah, kind of weird. Down there, that's Nissan. This whole interior, except the steering wheel, is Nissan. They do a lot of parts mismatching, you might notice in this game. This whole interior is straight up Nissan. Check the interior of a Nissan Z. Okay, I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to brake anymore. Sorry, people, I'm screwing this up already. Let's move on up. Well, congratulations to Justin Haley for winning at Daytona today. Even though he truly didn't earn it, I don't care because I'm like all the haters. I like to see guys that come up for a one-shot actually get it done. Things just went in his favor. Okay, so we know what's broken here. Gears keep slipping, that's easy. Transmission and all the flywheels, and all the flywheel and clutch stuff. So body parts, yeah, we got to pretty much replace everything here. Get this over on the lift. Okay, as for the body panels, let's just see what's there. We'll mark it. Okay, hood. Just take it off if it's broken. Both fenders. Try to take it slow so we don't screw anything up. Last time I had a body part job, I ended up buying all the wrong parts. Front bumper, right headlight. Front window. Right tail light. Right body window A. We'll get that body window. Where's the body window? That little quarter window. Okay, so right tail light. front left window, left side mirror, rear right door window. So we're gonna grab that. $85,000 miles. They've been keeping this thing on the road pretty long. I think some of the mileage in this game is like weird. Because it makes no sense that this car could be going 85,000 miles. I mean, it does have a lot of problems, let's be honest. Okay, so left mirror, front left door window. Let's grab these parts and let's put the new ones on. Now we can't paint them because we don't have the paint shop. I don't know how these people are happy with this, but I mean, if you want me to do a shitty job, go ahead. Alright, we want front bumper, front left door window, front fender, left mirror, hood, windshield, right headlight, right body window A, left tail, that was the wrong tail light. I think we got these. Got that. Got that. Right, we can't walk too far from the car, so if we do, it'll look. This is what it'll do if you go too far from the car. It'll just disassemble assemble mode. See, look, they're like primer color. I was gonna say carbon color, but that's wrong. They're primer. Put the license plate back on, because it looks like it's on there, but it's actually... Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. Headlight. Front right fender. Right body window A. Right rear door window. We don't have that. Grab one of those. Throw it on. Alright, let's get it up in the air. Let's get it up in the air. Thank you. Now the control scheme is weird. Use the left stick to move the camera when you're looking at car parts, and use the right stick to move the reticle that selects things. It's kind of weird. Takes you getting used to. Okay, I see I better brake disc. I put the wrong right fender on. I didn't buy one. You're gonna see this a lot from me screwing this up, because I just started playing this game. I mean, it just came out on consoles like about a week ago or two. Alright, we gotta take the front drive axle off to take out the transmission. Well, we don't take all this off. Thankfully, most of this stuff's in good enough condition. Let's see what the minimum parts condition is. 69%. So if it's over that, it's good to go. Personally, I wouldn't go for that, but that's what the owner wants. That's what the owner's gonna get. And now, unlike PC, you don't click the bolts. You just hold X. And then unscrews the bolts in a certain pattern. Pretty sure in PC you have to click and hold on the bolt. I've never played the PC version, so I don't know how it works. Alright, so we gotta take front drive shaft out. Starter motor has to come, but that's... Of course we dropped the fucking car. Starter's actually in great shape. It's good. You know what? Just leave that open so we don't forget the starter, because I tend to forget it. Especially if it's one of these ones that are underneath the hood, not under the car. The V8 ones are easy. You can't forget those. Okay. Release bearing. That thing is rusted to hell. Pressure plate. Take that off. This is all bad. Clutch plate. That's bad. Flywheel. That's bad. There's all our problems. We have an extra one? No. Sometimes I keep extra parts. Grab one of those. Wait, we need flywheel and all the clutch parts, so. I exited way too quick. But maybe I think I have an extra clutch plate. I have one that's actually usable. It's not new, but it's usable. They will accept it as long as it's over 69%. You have to buy a pressure plate. Pretty sure we'll need a release bearing too. Do we have any viewers? No. And we need a release bearing. Gearbox high 4. Let's see how we're looking. Okay, the brakes, yeah, I know these both need replaced. And one of the rear discs is bad too. That's fixed. Body parts are fixed. All we need to do is fix the brakes. And this thing can be out of here. Drive axle C. Granulated brake disc. We actually have 2 of those, which I must have from our previous job that I didn't use. We have plenty of brake pads. And we actually have a good enough caliper. So I took it off a story car and they didn't want it. Sometimes with the story cars, if it's broken, it has to be repaired to 100%. So they'll get angry if you do that. So let's fix this side up. I don't think I have any rear discs. We have a broken rear disc as well. Okay, so all we have left is a broken brake disc. I'm gonna bring the car back down on easier to work on level instead of being up in the sky. Where's the brake disc? Got a brand new rear wheel. Front wheels are junk in comparison. If it was only this easy to do a brake job, it's not. Trust me. We don't have anything acceptable. Let's just get a couple of those just so we have them. Brake jobs are easy cash. It doesn't give you a whole lot, but if you get a lot of them done, it'll just be real quick. It's real quick and easy money. I know you would never put a tire on like this. That would destroy the studs. Let's get this thing out of here. Cars are complete. There's a starter missing. I know there's nobody in the chat right now, so someone in the chat probably would have told me to put the starter on. Right. See, it says Car Mechanic Simulator 18. This game is called Car Mechanic Simulator. Same game, ideally, though. However, we don't get all the DLC that PC has. We only have 2 DLCs. Jeep. And I think it's just Jeep and Mazda. Which is a weird 2 because there was a different DLC to start with. Well, these wheels, I'm probably gonna sell them. So ideally, I'm probably never gonna use these. All these wheels they give us, I really have no use for them, so I'm probably just gonna sell them. I've been to a barn. I've been to 2 barns, and I found 2 cars. As you see, all these bolted Atlanta pieces. Which that's a vehicle that came with an i6, and it's sitting in my parking lot. So all these little crappy pieces, so just get it out of here. Because I actually had an issue where I ran out of space to even buy new parts. We sort of broke through the brake caliper. Inventory clearing is a crucial thing in this game, and they give you a lot of junk in these crates. Like, how often are you gonna work on a V8 OHVC? Almost never. I'm gonna go to the drive shop and keep the spark plugs. You might be able to have use out of those. These pistons are gonna go and keep that set of rings. 30%. I don't think anyone's gonna accept that. Get rid of these. Arm A. We don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. I have no use for that. Keep that. You do get a couple of bucks for these broken parts usually. A lot of Sun spark plugs don't give you anything. I bought that by accident because I was redoing a Katsumoto, and I bought the wrong fender. You usually get a lot of money for gearboxes and transfer cases. That's how I'd recommend stacking my bank account if I were you guys. But I mean, you have to clear it. I had to rebuild this guy's engine completely. One of the story missions, they made you repair a V8 completely. That was a perfectly good camshaft, and they made me replace it. Gonna keep that for a future project. We'll keep that clutch plate just in case for like a quick job. If it's over 50%, usually I will keep it. This is all trash. I just sold a brand new tie rod. I'm gonna sell that. I'm probably gonna end up selling the bolted lantern I have sitting in the back. I'll keep that brake pad just in case. Sell this wheel, I don't need that. Let's get rid of these wheels. V6C, OHVC. I'm not gonna work on these engines. Sell that stuff. That looks pretty good. Get another job. I am not doing these, because these Jeeps, they ask for a crap ton. This one's easy. We'll take this one. Because usually I end up just getting frustrated on these big jobs. And it just gets me way over my head. What do they want us to do? Brake problems and body parts. This is not going to be a very good job for money, but Interesting. There. Okay. Let's see what they want replaced. Rear bumper, left taillight, right head, or left taillight, right taillight. So, left headlight. This is gonna be an easy one. I have to go back into normal mode. Both taillights. And the rear bumper, make sure we put the license plate back on. Kentucky. You know what we could do? We have an extra space. Let's bring this Hellcat in. It's not an actual Hellcat, but that's just what they call it. Because a lot of these cars came from original Car Mechanic Simulator in 2015. That's before, or like 2012, I think it might have been. Something like that. Because then those car names were okay. Don't return the menu. Just look at this. Circle. That's a great idea for a pause menu, guys. I've never heard of a game with a pause menu on circle. Have you guys? Left headlight. Left taillight. Rear bumper. Right taillight. I want your Kentucky license plate. I'm a Pittsburgh boy, god dang it. Let's take a thing over to the test pass, see what's wrong with the brakes. Now, the difference between the Civ and the military Jeeps, the Civ is topless. The military has this, like, canvas top, which makes no sense to me. It's usually when I think of it to be the other way around. That's okay, but there's probably like there might be one piece broken. That's where your brake problems are gonna lie. This paint job is kind of cool, like modern digital camo. That's probably a paint job you can put on in the paint shop. There's no mods available for this game because this is console. They don't allow mods on console. Let's see what's going on from the outside, so I can actually see like what that looks like being shaken. Okay, brake drum's bad, and that's all I can see. Brake drum. Ah! I think I know what it is. There might not be an ABS pump on this thing though, so I don't know what the heck else it could be. Brake servo's decent. There's no ABS on this truck, so I forgot to put the headlight back in. I don't know what else to do. I don't think there's an ABS pump on this thing. Let's take our scan tools to it. We'll see if we can find anything. Yeah, there's no ABD ports, so there's no way to know about that one. I know we don't need to, but let's just do it anyway. Russian's good. It's the first time I actually had a Jeep with good pieces. Usually these things come in rusted to bits, which is kind of realistic, actually. These things were used for everything. That's all good. I'm looking for an ABS pump, but I wouldn't think this thing would have ABS. This is from the 40s. You guys have any idea? I mean, there's nobody watching, so I don't know why I'm asking that question. Like, these Jeeps are a mishmash of parts. You might have noticed when we were looking around, there were some parts from i6s, V8s. Literally everything is used for this Jeep. Because they didn't want to make all new parts for it. They were... Yeah, this actually lines up right. I have to go behind to actually see if there's anything wrong with the brakes. Somebody's watching. Hello, welcome to the stream. Just chill stream, we're not trying to accomplish anything, really. the heck did I say was wrong with this? A brake drum, and then... Sir or madam, if you're kind of competent with cars, tell me what else could be broken on this thing. Usually, okay, it's not this, because you can't see through these wheels. I tried looking behind me. It's not going to tell you anything. So we're going to take off all 4 tires until we find what's broken. We already did a path test, which should tell us what's wrong with the brakes. The only thing I can think is an ABS pump, because the brake servo's fine. But there's no ABS on this truck, so it couldn't be ABS. It's usually what I do. If I can't figure out what's wrong with it, I just send it back. Put it back together and send it back. Okay, so it's the last one. So one tire we don't check. Every time. Yep, there it is. Okay, brake shoes are no good. Yeah, I didn't check that. So we're gonna check every single brake, and make sure that the shoes are good. One of those. One of those. Let's take every single brake off. Take every single brake disc, every single brake drum, and let's see what the shoes look like. Looks alright. For some reason it doesn't check the shoes. Let's make sure. Yeah, that's what's wrong with it. For some reason the path test doesn't confirm whether or not brake shoes are broken. I really don't work. You don't work on any drum brakes in this game. Mostly everything is disc brakes. Just like reality. That looks good to me. I'm almost checking those cylinders. It's gotta be this. No? Take them all off and just see the condition. I don't know what else could be wrong with this. We've checked all the brakes. You know what? I'm gonna look back at the wheel cylinder on this. 83%. Okay, let's just make everything else wrong with this and forget that last brake part. What else do they want? Body parts, that's it. So, let's get it out of here. We'll get something for it. Alright, let's get this Hellcat over here. See what they want. Suspension rattling, running gear faults, loud exhaust. Shouldn't be hard. Put this over to the test path. Let's see what's wrong with suspension. Now, you could do this the old-fashioned way by going for a drive at the test track or something, but that's not what we're doing. We're just going to make it easy, because we already have a test path here. Sometimes these cars don't want to start, no matter what condition they're in. Ugh, that ain't good. Interesting, it says in kilometers. It's an American muscle car. Notice that? I am a car mechanic by trade, but there are things I can get wrong because I've not really held a car mechanic job. So, if I do something wrong, leave a comment. I'll see it. If I forget something, because I tend to forget rubber bushings and starter motors. Okay, we know what's wrong with this. Loud exhaust, that'd be easy to fix. Once I get it up on the lift, you'll see rusty exhaust pieces. If it's rusty, it's broken. That's how you will know what's wrong with it. There's Atlanta wheel for some reason. Ugh, that looks bad. We don't tear everything apart, let's be honest. They already told us what was broken. Suspension rattling, there's parts that they won't find though. Leaf spring plate, that's no good. We're gonna take his U-bolts out first. They don't look too great either. Oh, they are bad. They're worse than what you would think. Just looking at them, they don't. That's one way to tell about a U-bolt. One way you can't tell. This is just to look at how rusty it is. Leaf spring's okay. I'm gonna leave that go. You know what? I'm gonna quickly bring. Did they want us to do anything else on this thing? Loud exhaust. I didn't even look at the. Ugh. Hello. That's junk. Is this one okay? That is okay. I think. 39% is what they want. That's just above the threshold. It could be a header or something. Yep, there it is. Right. Jump over the other side and let's have a look-see at it. Yeah, that shock is rusty. Ooh, that leaf spring looks like crap. 14%, yeah. Alright, this U-bolt looks like it's brand new. It's not. Like, remember I said about U-bolts just a minute ago? No matter what it looks like, it's probably broken. It's funny that we're actually taking apart suspension without taking the tire off. I know, it's weird. I know. Very weird. Come on. You know what, let's make it realistic. We'll take the tire off. At least take the tire off. Alright, so the other piece might be in the front. Yeah, there it is. Looks like this shock might be bad. We get to use a spring puller. Well, maybe we do. I'm not sure. We just take it clean. We just take it right off then. We're gonna have to look at that on the spring puller. See what's what. I don't feel like going in the inventory. Okay, front spring is okay, but we had changed the cap and the actual shock itself. So we're gonna separate those. Interestingly enough, it goes in the wrong direction. Was it A or B? is the annoying part. Double wishbone shock absorber. Pretty sure that's what we need in the back too, but let's join parts. Oh, we need a front shock absorber cap. Give me a second. Alright, let's go. That bridge disc was really, really bad, but they're actually gonna call it okay. Throw that son of a bitch on there. Get this tire on. What do we need for the back? Okay, we need 1 leaf spring, 4 U-bolts. I need 3 U-bolts. I actually have a brand new U-bolt. And 2 rear shock absorber Bs. Let's go rear. Did that by accident. I should have been a little more, with, you know, on with that. You know what I mean. Jesus. One of those, 2 of those, 3 of these. I don't know about these rubber bushings. They're alright. What is thing is Atlanta wheels? I have no idea. Atlanta is the El Camino. There are 2 versions of it actually. There's the regular Atlanta, and then there's the Atlanta Trespasser, which is an off-road version. It's lifted. I think it was added in a later PC update. Start putting this crap back together because we don't even need to take it apart. I don't know a lot about this vehicle. I don't know a lot about this thing. Plates, and we're gonna go U-bolt 1. U-bolt number 2. Now before we go back over hop back over the other side, I'm gonna go check the car status. There's still a piece we're missing, so it's probably over there in front of me. I know, yeah, we're missing a rubber bushing on this side, I think. Before I forget. No, I put it in there. Okay, all rubber bushings are in. I was getting scared for a minute. Okay, I think we found our culprit. That's 43%. Bottom suspension arm, 12%. There's your problem. Let me go in here real quick. Yeah, so that's probably the piece. We gotta take everything apart in order to get to it, I think. And we gotta take this off. This thing has rubber bushings in it, so... Okay, so we gotta get rid of this front end link. That's bolted right into it. The rubber bushings are all bad, so... I know I have rubber bushings. Bottom suspension arms. Here's a lower suspension arm and a bottom suspension arm. Look. Bottom suspension arm B, bottom suspension arm C, and lower suspension arm. Don't get it mixed up. They all go in different cars. I think we had just enough rubber bushings. That's all in good shape. Well, good enough shape for them. I wouldn't keep it that way. But I'm not the one who's paying for this job. I'm the one being paid for this job. We are still missing a piece, somehow. Okay, so that's considered a running gear issue. Upper suspension arms are junk too, so we'll replace those. Take the tires back off. I don't know if we have enough rubber bushings. Yeah, we have enough. I might buy more. I usually keep like 20 of them in stock at any given time. Ugh, that's bad. That's alright. Ooh. Alright. This is assembly time. Alright, to take the wheel hub up, we gotta take all the brakes off. So, let's get to doing that. Should put my phone up there. Wheel hub bearing. That's bad. The actual wheel hub itself is no good. And these tie rods look bad. Examiner mode. 47. 10. Holy crapola. Cover off. Still got to take off this outer tie rod. That was known as a tie rod end. Got to take both suspension arms off. So, sway bar end link's got to come back off. And the shock has come off. And they don't tell you anything about the cross member anymore at all. It's alright. It's alright. That's good. That's good. Bad. Alright. Quick controller death. That's good. Steering rack looks like junk. Sway bar's alright. End link off. Is it A or B? B. It's one of those. The other one was alright. Alright. What else on this side's a piece of crap? All running gear faults. There's still two pieces we haven't found. Tire back on this side. Okay, wait, steering rack. That's gotta come out. I think what's gonna be good. Turn that up because I can barely hear what the heck's going on in the game. I don't think it's necessary to take all the brakes off just to get that. At least I take off the tie rods. Ooh, the steering rack was bad. Check out those rubber bushings. I mean, they've already been checked, but I just want to make sure that I don't have to replace them. 30%. Is that below our threshold? 39. That is at our threshold, so that's alright. You ain't get my brand new brakes. Every vehicle uses the exact same steering rack, which makes very little sense. Front steering knuckle C. We're just going back to front. Well, first, let's grab that. Let's look back at the drive shaft. It looks alright. Every car uses the exact same front wheel hubs. See, if automakers really shared this much in the way of parts, cars would be a hell of a lot cheaper. Same wheel hub cap, same wheel hub bearing. On every car that needs them. Let's have a look-see here. Has to be something else that's no good. Fuel tank, maybe? That's all above the threshold. Put that back together. Let's give him a better fuel pump than he had. You're getting your fuel pump back, buddy. You're not getting that. What else is bad? What else is bad on this thing? Part not discovered. It's one piece. We checked everything, didn't we? Wait. Hubcap, the wheel hubcap is okay. Don't get that mixed up with the word hubcap. So I'm gonna make sure everything's examined. Sure, we don't leave anything behind. That's good. That's good. I don't know what else could be wrong with this car. We've examined everything. Drive shaft's good. I wouldn't really call it good, but I don't know. I looked. I swear, I seriously think there are some cars that are not repairable because they do them wrong. Fix this and get this damn thing out of here, whatever it's worth. There are actually engines in this game that are for cars that are not available in this version. They have all of the Ford pack engines that are in the game files. Basically, every DLC engine is in the game files. I don't know what that last piece is. I tried. Take the money. Take the money and run. Take the money and run. We'll take this. Corvette. Well, in real life it is. In this game, it's the Bolt Reptilia S. I think S literally means convertible version. I bet it could have to do with the engine. Does this thing start? Car is hard to control, fixed suspension, clutch, and rattles. All running your fault, fixed body parts. So this thing will start. That sounds good. I was about to say, interestingly enough, this thing says miles per hour, not kilometer, not, or maybe that does say kilos, does it? Our person left. This is a dead stream. Which are all my streams, but when I did my Resident Evil series, which may never get completed because I feel like that it would be weird for me to pick up somewhere where it would probably already have been recorded. That's the status on that. What body parts do they want fixed? Both doors, front fender, right taillight, front window. It's not hard. Car is hard to control. That could be a bunch of things, actually. Left fender, right taillight. It says Camaro taillight for some reason. Actually, the whole rear end is very Camaro. Actually, it's more Firebird. Okay, Reptilia S doesn't show up, so that's just proof that it's a trim line. Am I spelling it wrong? Tilia. No, S doesn't mean anything. I think S actually might mean that it's a roadster. Alright, unpainted body parts have been applied. Nothing I can do about that. Alright. Body parts have been replaced. Hold on a second. If I can find it, I don't exactly know where it is. I'm having a longer wire. I have not seen that thing in days. Right here it is. Somebody better make a better battery. Take this, plug this one in. I'll be back in a moment, people. I'm gonna come in there. Alright. I found my longer cable and I plugged in the other controller just in case. The other controller actually has a battery problem. They make these batteries so cheap. It's like they don't even give a crap. It's a piece of crap. This should really replace the tires. There's no other way to tell you that. No. I wouldn't think so. 40%, so as long as it's over that, we're good. Welcome to the stream. Just chill. Taking apart cars and hopefully fixing them. Currently working on a Bolt Reptilia S, which is a Corvette. I'm gonna take that steering rack off. It looks a little sketchy. There's no way to test to see if a steering rack is okay. This one's actually alright, so I'm still gonna take that off to have a look at that steering rack. That's bad. Oh, we got two people. Welcome. Okay. Hard to control. I think we found our thing. There it is. Number 3. Hello. I don't know who's watching, but this is PlayStation, so I don't have no idea. Feel free to leave me a comment because it will say them off. We gotta take everything off in order to get to that axle. So that means we have to take every little thing off. Wheel hub. Axle knuckle housing. U-bolts. All the suspension's gotta go. I would assume this sleeve string plate's no good. I would be right. I'm gonna say this is all junk too. Just a fair assumption. Over the other side. I think we're gonna probably have to disconnect the drive shaft too. So unfortunately, disconnecting the drive shaft means removing it. There's no way to just disconnect it. And we have extra long arms, so we can take it off both ends at the same time. Car mechanics in logic, I know. Interesting enough, this thing has rear disc brakes. I didn't expect to see that. Something else is broken. This whole right rear corner is completely busted up. And something I said about U-bolts, exactly. Tell me this U-bolt look good, stream guys. It's probably not. It's probably bad, worse. I was gonna say batter. I know grammar. But never trust the appearance of a U-bolt. If we can't repair this axle, it's gonna be an expensive piece. Now the thing is, we will get reimbursed for parts. Well, I've got the knuckle housing. Most of this is junk. Alright, let's go over the repair bench. Let's see if we can fix anything. Nope. Nothing that needs repaired. All that stuff's fair enough to put back on the car. Let me check the percentage real quick. 40%. Is there anything below 40 on that list? No, lowest thing is 40. Alright, so we gotta buy a brand new axle for this guy. Congratulations, buddy. You just drained my bank account. Okay. Coil spring rear drive axle. Brand new. 2 rear shock absorber Bs. Alright, spring caps are both good. Rear springs, those are both good. Remember, 39%. So, if it's under that, we have to replace it. So we need to replace one of the rear shock absorber caps. Might as well put the drive shaft back on before we forget about it. Spring cap. Rear spring. Yeah, I know. You could shut up with the phone already. Rear shock absorber cap. Slap that baby on there. That one's okay. We're going to have to replace the other one. Okay, we have one good rubber bushing. I'm going to put this one on, though. It came with it. No need to replace it if it ain't bad. We need 2 leaf spring plates. We need 4 U-bolts. Do we need 4 U-bolts? Yeah, we do, I think. Guess we're going to find out the hard way, aren't we? 1 plate. We only need 2 U-bolts. How about 4? Well, I'll probably need them down the road somewhere. Okay, I'm not putting a brand new U-bolt over there. Okay, that one's alright. We'll put this one on the side. All the wheel hub 3s are going to be alright. Solid rear drive axle, we have 1. Brake disc. Gonna put the crappy ones on so we can reuse them. If it's within the threshold, I like to reuse the parts. Instead of putting brand new ones or like newer ones on there, that's why I keep old parts. If it's within the threshold, I could care less. Let's go and hop on over the other side, get that buttoned up. Rear knuckle housing C. One of those. Wheel hub 3. That one's actually good enough. We'll throw that on there. And we need a solid rear drive axle. Right there. One of those puppies. Shove that thing in there. Make sure you're dipping on axle grease. If you're doing it in real life. Alright, 43% brake. We'll throw that on there. 47%. I want to use all the junkiest parts I can use. Try and save me the better parts. Put the tire on, but I know we're not done back here. Okay, solid actual control arm. I'm pretty sure we need rubber bushings too. I don't think we have any more. We have one. I'll buy about 10 to 20 rubber bushings because we need to have them. Leaf spring plate. We're missing a plate on that side. Yes, that's correct. I should know what the hell I'm doing, but I don't. I've been watching this game for over almost 2 years now. I should definitely know how things go together. I refuse to play this game every single week, so of course I should know how this game works. Tie rods, front end link B, and steering rack. Okay, we're still missing running gear faults. Thankfully, it's only one, so it's probably something up here. So we tore the whole rear end apart. And we rebuilt it. Start examining things. Wheel hub bearing is broke. That might be our last piece. I'm pretty sure that was our last piece. We have everything now. Let's start putting things back together. Brake disc ventilator, we have one. Again, my motto, if it's within threshold, we're using it. Wait. What's broken here? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I screwed up. We're gonna take all this crap back off. There's a wheel hub bearing that was broken. I had to buy one. Okay, we need a bottom suspension arm. We need rubber bushings. Buy about 10 of them. Buy about 10 small ones too. So they're inexpensive, and it's worth having them. Because there's always one you're going to need. Uh-oh. Now, there's no need to even use a spring puller for that one. So let's just go ahead and... What do we need for this? Double wishbone shock absorber, front spring, front shock absorber cap. loops we get to put together. So over to the spring puller we go. Boom. Oh, we got a little disoriented. Front end link, when you're bringing two of those. A or B? B. It's always B. Be a steering rack. Tire rod's good enough. The one on the other side will have to be fixed then. Put the tire on. That's all battened up. Let's go over here. Game's not too exciting or anything, it's just chill. So it's a good game to stream if you just want to hang out with your subs and all that. Are we done? No, we're not. We're missing rubber bushings. They're probably on the front suspension cross member. You know, let's make this easy. No, we don't want to do that. Track rubber bushing, track rubber bushing. Those rubber bushings. I put good bushings on here. Maybe I didn't. Oh, on this one we didn't actually replace this. Tires come off. Let's put the same part back on. That's 42%, but you see bushings. We already have those, so. I've never had that happen where I've had to replace rubber bushings on a part. Just the rubber bushings. I think we're good here. Yep, $8,900. That's it. Don't want that. Okay, level 30, we can get our third and final garage upgrade. All right, Sakura Moon story mission. Gadgeteer trophy unlocked. Hi. A while back, I got a car which just recently stopped working. I have no idea what happened. As I don't know much about cars. Well, you came to the right guy then. My ex-wife said that I'm a loser, but driving cars is not, as they say, rocket searcher. What was it? Brain science. This guy's a jackwagon. Anyway, see what bits are missing and see what needs to be fixed. Place body parts and he wants an oil change. Will this thing start? No, it will not. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Can we hook this thing up to an OBD2? What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. Hold on. We're just gonna run every single test because now we have them all. Because these story cars sometimes have broken tires. And we're okay here. Uh-oh. That's why it won't start. Ignition coils are junk. Spark plugs are junk. It's all junk. Tools. Let's try our new fuel pressure tester. Fuel pressure tester. Oh boy. Fuel air DI fuel pump is junk. Electrometer. That ain't good. We didn't have a battery charger because you buy a brand new battery. Place that real fast. Funnily enough, there's no wires to go to the battery. So that makes absolutely no sense how the batteries work in this game. We're gonna put this on the lift. I think what we're actually gonna do, we're gonna take the engine out. He wants an oil change anyway, so I don't care about dumping the oil then. Car lifter B. Put the engine hoist over there too. Drain oil. The next thing we gotta do. This is all crap. All of it. All of it. We take out the front drive axles. This is how you take an engine out. Move equipment, place it back. Front drive axle C has come out on both sides. If it's an all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive car, you take out the drive shaft. Transmission oil's got to come out. Front drive shaft. Then the starter motors to come off to get the transmission off. Accessible from engine bay. This is why I moved the thing. Starter motor's no good anyway. It's annoying because we gotta keep raising and lowering the car just to get the starter and transmission out. I love V8 cars because you don't ever have to worry about anything. Trans is alright. Unless they want to replace. And we can leave this stuff on here because that would come off on the engine stand. Pull out the front exhaust section turbo. Alright, we'll work on that. That means for this car, we gotta take everything off. Cause you can't just, cause you have to take off the turbo and everything, I'm pretty sure. Took off the heat shield, but can we just rip this thing right out? No, you have to remove the turbo and all that. So we have to remove the turbo and the exhaust manifold. Oh, turbo's gonna come off first. The turbo's in really bad shape. Front exhaust section after we pick it up again. Front exhaust has some turbo. Pull out engine. Place it over on our engine stand. Let's start taking things off. Do we know what's wrong with this thing? I don't think I would care right now. Throttle's junk. It's kind of weird. You'd take the turbo off just to work on a turbocharged engine on an engine stand. That's junk. That's all junk. Give me 1 second. Okay, plugs. Yes, we already know they're no good. You know what? I got a better idea. Instead of doing this, go without saving. Sorry about copyright music, it's going to come in. But what I should have did is just got the car running. You know what? In hindsight, it might have actually not been a bad idea for me to just continue what I was doing. We did all the tests and everything, except the path test. You know what? Let's get that car back in here and we'll just do it. I'm just gonna redo it all. Let's do all of our tests again. Well, we didn't have a fuel pressure checker. That didn't even save. Yep, so we got 2 broken pistons, 3 broken pistons and 2 bad sets of rings. 3 bad sets of rings, so about 75% of our pistons are broken. So we have to take the whole engine apart regardless. We'll do it anyway. Let's start right here. Let's start getting that turbo stuff off. And the starter motor, so we don't have to worry about that. We already take the whole engine out like we did last time. That's usually the best way to do these story things, is to actually take the engine out. Let's take care of the battery while we're sitting here. go over to A, because then it's right by the engine. It's right by the engine thing is. Doesn't get much oil in there. Alright. Here we go again. I don't know why the heck I stopped. Looking back on it, was really a dumb move. And now it's just a bunch of wasted time. And these are very time-consuming projects. I think we need to rip it out now. Nope. I forgot the transmission. Up we go. Once again. We're taking engines out of cars would be so difficult. Tear it all off. This is basically the same as a regular i4, except it's got turbo parts on it. Some of the parts are very specific to be turbo. But it shares with most of its parts with the standard i4. Head cover's the same. Pistons are the same in every car except V8. Let me double check before I give you the wrong thing. Yeah, OHVC, and same with the piston rings. They're different. However, in the real game on the PC, I mean, this is the PC version for the most part, except they don't give us all the DLC the PC has, and we may never get half of it. So that means, yeah, all we have, I think, is Jeep and Mazda. You know what? I'm gonna try to prove this. No Ford parts. This is the easiest way to tell if a vehicle's in the game. No Dodges. No Plymouth. And Dodge was a launch DLC for PC, mind you, so it not being here is a weird omission. Pagani's not here. No Bentley. I'm just searching all the DLCs I know of. I think there's a Studebaker DLC. It's out now, but You can't. It's not obviously not going to be in this game because it came out after this game did. And there's no DLC available for this game, so whatever we got is what we got. But we do have the garage customization update, though. Pretty sure it was a free update. I don't think it was paid. Yeah, that tells you that we have like no DLC in this game. Because look, all we have Mazda and Jeep. If you search for it, it pops up, you have it. If it doesn't pop up, you don't have it. I kind of just want to buy this game on my laptop and play it. It might be a little better. It doesn't run better on this console. It's perfectly fine. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Must be repaired to 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts. So you can't reuse old parts. You gotta buy brand new stuff or repair the old stuff. And there's a lot of things in this game that cannot really be repaired without a repair anything mod that is only available on PC. Now, to my knowledge, a piston would not sit in there without the rod cap. I-4 drive shaft, I-4 engine block. Alright. This thing's like the missing body panels. So we have everything found except two things, which I think I know what they are. Yep, sure are. Wasn't that? Looked like junk, but it's actually not. You should throw in the quirks of this game. It's probably the air filter. Clips. Clip A is for air filter covers. Clip B is for distributor caps. Yep, I can tell it's bad. 3%. What are you doing, buddy? Wait, do we have one? I'm not giving you a performance air filter. You can forget that, buddy. You obviously don't take good enough care of your car for me to give you that. Alright, oil tank, can we repair it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, we broke it! Son of a nutball! Alright, wait. I'm not getting the rest of these things that you need replaced. So I'm not even going to touch them and then break them and have to buy them again. So we have to buy a new oil filter. Crank's good. Now we're gonna have to replace all 3 pistons. All 4 pistons. It's gonna require me to, so. Might as well do it so it doesn't complain. They won't complain if you have 1 out of place and then you're just going to take it all apart. So it's kind of best if you just replace them all. Was there a bearing cap that was bad? Or a rod cap? No. We didn't find all the pieces though. I think I might know what it is though. Oh, fuel pumpo. Actually, it wouldn't be. You wanna know why? One simple reason. It's bad, but that's not what it is. It might be the fuel tank itself. That's probably what it was. How much you guys wanna bet? Fuel tank. No parts that are undiscovered, so that's perfect. Let's get that fuel pump and that fuel tank replaced now. But can I repair them? Can I repair the fuel tank? It's worth a try. There's nothing we can repair. I'm not going to break any of that, so I'm not even going to touch it. We need a filter anyway, so we'll just grab one. Now, I was wrong. Every vehicle does not use the same fuel tank. Fuel tank B, fuel tank C. I actually think these go on cars that we don't have in the game. Of course, just to pick it up. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Drop this thing back down. Also, guys, make sure you do check out the second channel. That's where we broke the oil pan. Let's do this. You know what? And we don't need that. It's not even a single overhead cam. We have a dual overhead cam car. It doesn't use special foils. Oops, I got the wrong one. What did I buy? I bought the i4C probably. I probably did. Let's actually see, I'm just curious. What did I buy? Actually, I didn't buy anything. Bearing. Actually, we'll flip the thing right side up now. This actually might be an easy sorting actually. Usually things are a pain in the rear. We need a new head. Engine head I4. Okay, both cams are bad. I don't think they're special I4 cams. I think they're just regular cams. Yeah. Do we need cam gears too? I'm gonna have to find out. No, because 55 was actually the way they were. If they're not below that, they're not gonna make you replace them. We need a new belt. Regular timing belt, nothing special. Head cover. We can actually put this back on. And the heat shield. Now we cannot put the turbo on here. It won't let us do that. So we're gonna have to wait till we get it back in the car to put the turbo on it. Which is kind of unreal, because you would probably put the turbo on before you put it in the car. If you're actually rebuilding a motor like this. Had the roller A, which is actually a piece of shit. Grab one of those. Whoops. Screw for that. I'm surprised you don't have to buy bolts. Like, bolts are infinite. Okay, serpent's belt B. There it is. Slap out on there. Belt tensioner, which needs to be replaced. Serpentine belt A. Right there. One of those babies. Put the fuel filter on. It just floats in space. Because there actually are no fuel lines or brake lines in this game for some reason. I'm gonna try this. Hey! Fuel rear VI. Intake manifold. That's I4B. Exhaust manifold I4B. Intake manifold I4B. That's why it's called I4B. Because it's I4DI. That's actually a unique item. Okay. Hopefully maybe they just made it that now. Throttle I4 is broken. Spark plugs. We need 4 of those. We need 4 coils. One too few. We'll slap the coil on top. Now, spark plugs don't just go straight down. You hit screw on with a spark plug socket. I'm pretty sure it's a complete engine. Let's double check. Yeah, I think that's it. You can select the engine stand. Take engine off from crate. Install. Yes. You can put you away. Install the turbo. Wait, not yet. That part's gotta be on first. Let's put the trans on while we're down there. What else needs replaced? Need to change the oil. Brake servo. I'll get to that. Put everything back together down here. Because literally, there's nothing wrong with this car. In comparison to other cars where there's like a bazillion things broken, this thing is really decent. I mean, I know I wouldn't put the thing back on the road because it's real life. I would suggest that they would get more things replaced. Not only make myself some more money, but to keep them safer. That's the way I would put it, but it's honestly, to keep me in business. For an exhaust system turbo. Nothing else we have to do under here. No brake issue, no suspension issue. We're going to replace the body panel, so we'll get to that. Put it all the way on the ground, so we don't even need to have it up in here anymore. First brake servo replaced, funnily enough. It just slides right in there, which is extremely unrealistic, but okay. I think we need a new starter. Yeah. Regular starter. There's also a V8 starter. That actually, a lot of cars use it. It's not just a V8 starter. Turbo needs replaced. Regular turbo. Alright, that's all the mechanicals done. Alright, what body parts need to fix? Let's double check our work though. Air filter. Just a regular one. 90% of cars use that. Not that one, not that one. No way, buddy. Did it again. We need to keep a counter on here. How many times Mike puts the wrong part on? Put oil in it, might as well get that done. That's all good. Oil's changed. Front left fender, left headlight, right tail light, rear bumper. It's actually all missing, so we don't even have to worry about taking it off. Okay, left fender, left headlight, right tail light, rear bumper, wherever it is. Right there. It's not a very obvious looking part. And it's going to be miscolored. I hope this guy's okay with that. Looks like crap, but who cares? Not my car. I think we're all done. $15,916. We'll upgrade parts. What's next? Take the Piccolo. This has the i3. Of course, it's the smallest engine in the game. And it has an Italian thing on it. This is supposed to be a Fiat 500. It's a lot taller, though, a lot more boxy. And Rhino is actually... it's the only car they make in this game. This thing start. It would start. Why the hell is there trash on my floor? Wouldn't you even need to make sure this thing works? No. And all these things are going to be Basically, everything except knocking noises are gonna be the same parts. So we're not gonna make a whole lot of money off of this thing. Run a compression test. That's not what it is. Nope. I would say it's a piston, but it's obviously not because the piston checked out. Well, alternator. Maybe the other one is... There's your alternator. Transmission's obviously a piece of crap. But I don't take the head cover off. I'm trying to see if I can see anything. And yeah, the oil fill plug automatically goes in when you put the part back on. Then parts next to 73. Regular alternator. 9% of vehicles will use this. Like 99 actually. I think there's only like one or two vehicles that use the other alternator. Hearthstone. You have any idea what the heck that's supposed to be? I don't think any of these companies really mean anything. Air filter's green. Knocking noise. That beats me. Let's get it up in the air. Could be the starter. Speaking of which, we let the starter on the car. And it looks okay, so that's not gonna be what it is. We did a check. We did a compression check. The pistons are okay. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, pistons are okay. I don't understand the knocking noise, but. Take that thing off of there. Starter's fine. Hey, person in the stream. You know what the knocking noise could be? Don't be shy. I don't bite. Normally. I'm about to return this thing just incomplete. You know what? We're gonna use this clutch plate. If they let us. Yeah, they will. Gearbox I3. Looks pretty similar to the i4 gearbox, actually. I think it has a few less bolts. I know somebody's watching this stream. It's very eerie when someone watches the stream and they don't even, like, say hi or anything. It's like a creeper. You're not a creeper, are you, person? I never go to someone's stream without saying hi. I'm not a creep. That's the story we took off. Yeah, I can't figure out the knocking noise. They weren't happy with that clutch plate. Here we go again. Take everything off. This must be one of those ones where it's like, if it ain't fixed perfectly, we don't want it. Son of a bitch. I put that goddamn starter back on, too. You know what? Take your stupid car. I'm keeping the wheel. This is really getting annoying. I'm getting kind of creeped out by knowing there's somebody watching and they're not even saying hi or anything. I got a creeper on my stream. They're not saying anything. They're not even saying hi. They're not doing anything. They're being weird. definitely curious if that could be the knocking noise, but I don't think it is. Could be his belt. No, it's not. That belt looks brand new. Timing cover. Just drop it down. I'm just gonna take out the timing cover and have a look. It's the only thing I could think of. We're looking straight at the tire. Interesting enough, he's using an I4 water pump. It's an I3. There's the problem. Yep, serpentine belt A. I3. Why every time they bring in a Mazda 7 is a rainbow colored? The factory color was black, and this thing was resprayed to olive drab. And then some of the replacement parts are bright green, not lime green, but like a bright green. Car's loud exhaust, probably. Gearbox control and repair. Transmission is noisy. That's gonna be the same thing as this. Body panels. They want, I think, everything replaced. Well, lift her A and let's just rip it apart. This car's gonna be 3 different colors now. It's gonna be bright green, olive drab, and primer gray. I mean, whatever floats your boat, buddy. Whatever floats your boat. Front right door, front left fender, trunk, right tail light, front window, front left door window, left mirror, right mirror. Not the trunk window though. They want that one. Yeah, the trunk window's okay, so we'll pop that back in the new trunk. Front left fender. We had mods on here though, because it would be a little cooler. Front window, front left door window, and left mirror. It's dashed. Front left door window, front left fender. Right door. Trunk. Left mirror. Going out. Front window. I think it's really rainbow colored now. And right side door. Put the window back in and put the mirror back on. Oh, but wait. Do they want that mirror replaced? Because that thing is junk. They did, and they wanted the right taillight replaced. You're thinking of a Mazda one straight taillight piece. That's not the case. Right taillight, right mirror. I already seen part of what's wrong with it. Rear muffler V8. Middle muffler. Another piece. Right there. Exhaust manifold rotary A. Let's get these pieces. And we'll get it. You know what? I'm gonna do it all at once. Be a smart guy. Because, you know, we both know I'm not. The drive shaft's gotta come out. Gearbox looks okay, though. Starter V8, that's gonna come off. Thankfully, it's an underside piece. Transmission's fine. That's all that's wrong with it. Transmission's okay. We just buy new pieces. Otherwise known as a catalytic converter. I don't know why they call it that, but I don't know why they call it a middle muffler when it's called a catalytic converter, but they do. Choose one muffler. The muffler V8. There's only one. No B. Alright, let's drop this thing down. All we need to do now is change the exhaust manifold, pretty sure. That means we're going to take off a lot of stuff to get to it, I think. front exhaust section has come off, and we gotta pick it back up for that. Don't ever try that at home. And we took the turbo off. Well, it's not a turbo, it's a twin turbo setup that is together. As you can see, it's two turbos. They can call it one turbo though. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Now we can finally take this off. Rotary A. Turbo's back on. And the exhaust section should be put on underneath. That would probably hurt if you tried that. I think we're done. Starter's missing. Yeah, go figure. $10,200. We got another good point. Alright, we got this jerk bag again. Jackwad. Hello, it's me again. My last purchase was not as great as I had hoped for, but this time I found a true gem for my wife. Those internet auctions are a treasure trove of great used cars. Plus, I did everything couch potato style from my couch. I haven't seen the car yet, but judging from the pictures, I don't believe it needs a lot of work. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, you owe me a bunch of money, you fuckwad. This fucking piece of shit. Goddamn engine's rusted, buddy. I don't know what the hell, I don't know why the hell people do this. They think these cars are completely fine. Or it doesn't even start. No, it does not start. Is it actually missing pieces? No. I think it's complete. Unlike a junkyard car. Run our tests. How does a newer car get this bad? It must have been left out in a hurricane or something. This thing looks like it's flood damaged. Everything's broken. Looks like a piece of crap. Everything's broken. Buddy, you bought yourself a real gem. You owe me triple. No, you owe me quintuple. Sextuple. Making me basically put your car all back together instead of just doing it. Fucking Nimrod. You're lucky that stuff's in good shape. Yeah, you'll notice this thing uses a bunch of random parts too. It's an i4, but it uses a bunch of random parts. This is a default car in the game. It's not a DLC car. Oh my lord. Buddy, you owe me big. This thing's a piece of shit. Lucky. I don't know where the hell he bought this from, but I would kill the person who he bought it from. This thing's a piece of crap, man. Tires are junk too. And it's pink. Well, I think he wanted it pink. He said it's for a woman, so. I'm gonna have to take this engine apart. Pretty much rebuild it from the ground up. Take the starter off. Gearbox is junk. Might be the only good piece on the car. Battery's in a bit of a weird location. This turbo goes to nothing. Drive shaft's junk too, holy hell. I have a feeling this thing was submerged in water. Hey, was the battery okay in this thing? Yeah, it was. Alright. It's got with an oil change too, so... I think this guy got lied to. Don't we agree on that one? While that's draining. Look what happens when we try to put it down. It actually is smart. Lift cannot be lowered. Make sure there's nothing blocking it and stand at a safe distance. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, it said the same thing if you're under it. Although in reality, it won't stop you if you're actually gonna try to kill somebody with the lift. I got a lot more work to do. What the hell am I doing? These brakes are shit too. We're just gonna do the necessary things to get the engine out of the car. What have we been going for? I don't know. It's been a while. I-4 4x4, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not a 4x4. Four-wheel drive.